This is that time that I do put that 10 minutes on the clock, break down all the latest breaking news, and more discussion piece, guys. While you guys are hanging out with us, let's get into the nitty-gritty. Let's get into it. I'm excited. It's going to be a fun quickie tonight. Let me start that clock, and let's get going right about and now. Let's go over here. So, Ronald. Shirley Temple, can it ever be done right? Can her story be told right? I mean, is it going to be a tough one?
I don't know why it can't. Because, many others have been done right. Yeah. I don't know why it couldn't. I don't know why it's been mishandled until now. There's so much, there's so much information there. There's so much there to go on that I don't know why it hasn't been done properly. I really don't.
Yeah, Can't answer that. You think that it would have been at this point? You think that someone would have done something with her story? That would
exactly. And then it's interesting, even going into Shirley Temple Black, her political side, it's all interesting.
Yeah. I hope it does well. I hope her legacy is told the right way, too. You know what I mean?
Me too. Absolutely.
I really hope so. Whoever plays it, I would think there'd be multiple people playing her, probably as a little girl, and probably maybe as she becomes an advocate and she starts fighting for a lot of people's rights and working. She was an ambassador for Czechoslovakia or something like that at one point, right?
Oh, yeah.
She did a lot of great things.
Yeah, there would have to be, depending on...
She's actually ambassador to 3 places, Ryan.
Is that what it was?
2 countries and the UN.
Wow.
Yeah.
She was the kind of career she had.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff to go on that I can't believe it hasn't been like that.
I'm kind of shocked it hasn't happened until now. But, GR, are you shocked by it too? Are you excited about some Shirley Temple besides the drink dominating the waves, the airwaves?
I think that woman was talented in so many ways.
Yeah.
She was a child actress, and she even stayed with it for a little as she got older, but decided, there's more to life than being on a screen. And I think the reason it's never been done a lot is the fact that biopics weren't a big thing up until the last few years.
That's true.
They really have picked up quite a bit since, of course. I would say Bohemian Rhapsody really changed it quite a bit too. And, you think about that one. But of course, if you go back, Walk the Line was probably one of the biggest ones, right?
Oh, yeah. With Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, that really was a big one. And then Joaquin Phoenix.
A good one.
And that really kind of changed the game. It really did. Which I think it was great, but then I think we got the oversaturation of it though too. So many biopics all the time. It's frustrating. It's like, what are we doing? Michael Jackson one. I feel like there's not as much drive for that too. I feel like people aren't as excited about that as other things. Right. And will that one make its money back? I hope it does. I think that's a very big story to be told, but I don't know if it will. Yeah. I just don't know if it will. And if it doesn't do well, then that second one.
I think the Jackson biopics are done.
I think they're spent. Exactly, GR.
There's a lot of dividedness on it online, too. We've been talking about it as been coming. It comes out in March, so it's not that far away. But there hasn't been a lot of buzz, more negative buzz than anything else. It just feels like people
are done. They're just
people are done with it. I do think people aren't done with American Horror Story yet. No. And if you bring back the original cast, you got the whole crew back together, I think it'll be massive numbers for season 13. I think it's going to be. The fact that, like you said, Jessica Lange came back too, Ronald.
Good number to go out on.
Yeah.
Excellent. It's perfect for that kind of show.
Yeah, it's perfect. GR, do you think they'll keep going now?
Yeah.
You think they'll keep going, GR? Because, people get greedy. It might seem perfect. And they say, you know what, though? Let's just do another one. Anyways, the numbers are big. It happens.
Brian, we're in Hollywood. If it makes money, there'll be more. Except for Aladdin. Except for Aladdin, too.
For Aladdin. No. Never happening, I didn't like Aladdin.
I'm the weird one. I did not like Aladdin as a live action movie.
A lot of people didn't, GR. A lot of people didn't care for it. I actually didn't mind it. The people were mad about Will Smith. It's hard to replace the king himself, Robin Williams,
Yeah.
But I didn't mind it at all. I thought it was fun. Guy Ritchie, it was definitely cinematically, it looked great. I think some of the changes were weird. Like the Sultan seemed weird to me. Like, why don't you just cast somebody that's 5 foot tall, and make him the Sultan, like the Sultan's supposed to be. They got this 6'5" type guy that's all completely different. And then also and Will Smith, I think he did his best. You're making a different kind of idea of what the genie is going to do, and the rap kind of made more sense. Because he can't be Robin Williams. I was going, yes, Aladdin's so good. Yes, It's hard to do that, Just is. Aladdin was okay, Kira said. Still made big numbers, though. 1.54 billion. I still can't believe it made that much money.
Huge. Yeah.
It's huge. It's huge. American Horror Story, I think, will do big, though, Ronald. I think they'll have some big numbers. I think that people will check that out.
Definitely people, as long as that story's there, which I'm sure it will be because Ryan does well with that. But people will definitely tune in for those first couple episodes to see all of them. I think a lot of people just tune in to see Jessica Lange.
Yeah,
she's such an icon. Such an icon.
I'm not shocked she's back. He must have just threw the money at her. And said, come on.
He threw a house at her. Gave her a house.
Threw a house at her. Wherever you wanted to be, let's go. Let's rock and roll.
Whatever, yeah.
Also, again, the crazy thing about money,
in L.A., a house would be a hell of a payday.
Right?
Yeah, massive payday. But even I'm surprised they didn't try to keep Doug Liman on board.
Yeah, we'll buy you a $5 million house. Come on.
Butcher his name. Doug Liman, I'm surprised they didn't keep him on for, of course, that Roadhouse movie. The first one did great on streaming. I know they had that big open fight when it came down to not going to the theaters and the battle back and forth. But he was a big part why it's successful, I would think. You would think you would want Ron to keep him around.
Something must have been personal there because there's no reason why he shouldn't be around. So something is personal there. The writing's on the wall.
It's personal enough where he's like, you know what? Screw you guys. I'm getting the rights and I'm going behind your back.
I love that. I love that. This will happen more. You watch. This will happen more.
Well, I mean, what'll do better? What do you think? What'll do better? His version or the Amazon version?
I actually think that they'll both help each other do really well. People are right, GR. People are gonna go to compare one to the other, and the numbers are gonna be big on both.
Yeah, I can see it happen.
I'll bet you. Yeah.
GR, do you agree upon that too, GR? Do you think the numbers will be big on both?
Well, I can see where Ron's going. I can see where it could do that.
Right.
Or it could have the completely opposite effect and tank them both.
Yeah. Oh. Or people are confused by it. The confusion is big sometimes. Confused by it. Too much in the zone.
That's true. You're right, GR. That could just tank and be like, fuck this.
Yeah, I'm not going to see this. You know what? What are both these movies? It's like, why do I need a Roadhouse sequel as it is? I do not recommend Roadhouse. Queen does not recommend Roadhouse.
What's up, maybe they should get it, Brian. Maybe.
Yeah.
They need to get a theater with 2 screens. And show one on one and one on the other.
Back to back, right?
That would be great.
I would love that.
No, right next to each other.
Just right next to each other. Yeah.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks, man. I know you're here.
That would be fun.
Now, there's an original Hollywood idea for you.
There you go. Something original, finally.
Something original. Oh, come on. Originality happens all the time, right? Happens all the time.
All the time. It's Hollywood.
Thanks, buddy. You're right. It doesn't really happen ever. I wish it did, but we're getting 2 movies. That's kind of original too, if you ask me. It's something completely different. I gotta tell you too, Aladdin, not shocked by we said that already. I would say this whole thing about breaking, of course, again, a presence, an aura, the thing about a good season. If a good season comes out and you make something that's lasting, it's hard to overcome that too and do something better. So when it comes to True Detective, it comes to also Breaking Bad, it is hard to top yourself. It just is. So to me personally, I understand these creators being reluctant, these actors being reluctant, but I would just say Woody shouldn't be no way. I feel you'd be what Matthew McConaughey said makes more sense. If the script's great, we think it's gonna be fantastic, then we just do it. Why not? If the creative aspects behind it.
I mean, it's all these shows that they wanted to go out on top, like Seinfeld, Frasier, Friends. They wanted to go out while they were still relevant, top 10. Coming back, I mean, Breaking Bad, sometimes I just think leave them wanting because then they'll always talk great about it. Leave them wanting.
And that's what Vince was saying too. Vince was saying that, if you do it wrong, then, at least by not doing it, it's not as bad as doing them wrong. No, right?
I totally agree that it's oh my God, remember that show was great rather than, oh my God, remember when they came back?
They did that, and that for that one season.
It could ruin a whole series, Yeah.
Yeah, it's very rare when it does work out. X-Files, they did a couple seasons coming back, and it really wasn't the same. I still enjoyed some of it, but it wasn't the same. You know, it just couldn't be.
No,
it was terrible, Brian. When
there we go. There we go.
GR is telling us how he feels.
Don't mince words. Yeah.
GR, what do you think? Do you think that either of those shows can come back? Do you see one or the other being something that could work as a revival at all, or no? I think there's nothing there.
Of the two, True Detective has a bit of chance because it's got a storyline that you can take in so many different directions.
And it has a lead actor.
yeah. Like, you have Woody. You have, again, Matthew. So,
yeah.
Anyways, we'll have to see, guys. Great quickie.
Yeah.
Great quickie, guys.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pep Star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.